Hello everybody and welcome to another video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the new data slates dropped by Games Workshop for the Tyranids in the Leviathan box. So yes, Games Workshop just dropped out this article over on the Warhammer community page, and it is all about the new data slates for the Space Marines and the Tyranids that are going to be in the new Leviathan 10th edition launch box. They've said that there's going to be the full range for the Tyranids and the Space Marines coming very, very soon. And they're also going to be dropping the points as well for all of the other units, as well as over the next coming weeks, all of the factions will also be getting their free indexes to download, which is super exciting. But we're going to now look at the Tyranid models. So grab a brew and let's jump in. 4 wounds each. They've got little spiny pistols which hit on 5s, and they've got a strength of 3. And they've got 6 attacks in close combat with sustain hits 1 that hit on 5s, their strength 2, and they don't do any damage. They do have deep strike, they have the synopsis range rule, and they've got this Chicherous Horror aura. While an enemy unit is within engagement range of this unit, half the objective control characteristics of models in that unit. Cool. So they're kind of basically a unit that you're going to harass people with on objectives. The unit comprises of 3 to 6 Ripper Swarms, and they're all equipped with their claws and teeth. Cool. The Screamer Killer, which is probably the centerpiece of the new Leviathan box. He is a whopping toughness 9 with 10 wounds, with a 2-up save, doesn't have an invulnerable save. He has the Bioplasma Scream, which is D6 plus 3, hits on 4s, strength 8, minus 2 AP, does 1 damage. It's got Deadly Demise 1, so I believe it explodes. It's got Synopsis, and it's got Death Scream. So in your shooting phase, after this model is shot, select one unit hit by one or more of those attacks. That unit must make a battleshock test, subtracting 1 from the test. Nice. He is pretty scary. And there's no war gear options, and basically that's it. So you've got this Pyroscophage. Not too sure how to pronounce that, but it's the big thing that likes to eat Psychers. It's toughness 9, it moves 8 really fast, it's got 10 wounds, and it's got a 3-up save, and it counts as 3 on an objective. It has a ranged weapon of the Torrent, which is ignores cover and Torrent. It's got a range of 12, it has D6 attacks, strength 6, minus 1 AP, and it automatically hits because it's a flamer. And then it has its Tentacles and its Maw, which is D6 plus 1 attacks, weapon skill 3, strength 6, minus 1 AP, and 2 damage. So it's got Deadly Demise 1, Feel No Pain 5+, and Synops. But while friendly Tyranid units are within 6 inches of this model, models in that unit have a Feel No Pain 6+, really, really cool, and it has Feeding Frenzy. So each time this model makes a melee attack that targets a unit that is below half strength, add 1 to the hit rolls. If the target is below half strength, add 1 to the wound rolls as well. Nice. And then there's that sort of thing there. There's nothing really here to say that it does anything against Psychers. I imagine that's probably going to be in the bigger release of the Tyranid range rather than just this box. So I am expecting some of these to change soon. The Barb Gaunts, these are the little things with the little biocannons on their backs. They've got a toughness of 4, and they've got 2 wounds each, and they've got a 4-up save. Their barb weapons 24-inch range, D6 attacks, ballistic skill 4, and strength 5 with no AP. And they've got bombardment. So in your shooting phase, after this unit is shot, if an enemy unit was hit by 1 or more attacks from this unit, using its biocannons until the end of your opponent's next turn, that enemy unit is disrupted. While a unit is disrupted, you minus 2 from its move characteristic and subtract 2 from any advance or charges that they make. That's pretty cool. So a unit can have 5 to 10 of these. Wow. The good old Termagaunts, the good old classic Termagaunts. They've got 3 wound. They've got 1 wound each. Their toughness 3, and they've got a 5 up save. They've got their usual flesh borers, which is an assault weapon with an 18-inch range, and then they've got the devourers as well, which are the spine fists, which are either 18 inches and 12. They've got skulking horror, so once per turn, when an enemy unit ends a normal advance or fallback move within 9 inches of this unit, if this unit is not within engagement range of 1 or more enemy units, it can make a normal move up to D6. So you can basically run away, which is kind of cool. And there's 10 to 20 in a unit. Wow, that's a big unit. All models in this unit can have their flesh borer replaced by a Terminagant Devourer, and all models in this unit can have their flesh borer replaced with a Termagant Spine Fist. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Twin linked is fine, and assault and pistol is pretty good. So pistol being that you'll be able to shoot in combat, which is quite nice. So this big Neuro Tyrant, which is the crazy psyker thing, it is got the psychic scream, which is ignores cover and it's psychic and torrent. It's 18 inches with 2d6 attacks. Automatically hits strength 5, AP 1, and 2 damage apiece. And then it has its claws, which is 6 attacks, and it hits on 3s. So it's a leader, it's a Synops, and it's got Shadow in the Warp. It's got the Node Lash, so while this model is leading a unit, each time a model in this unit makes an attack, add 1 to the hit rolls. If the target is battle shocked, add 1 to the wound rolls as well. Wow. Psychic Terror. If 1 or more Neuro Tyrants from your army are on the battlefield when you unleash the Shadow of the Warp, subtract 1 from the battle shock test for each enemy unit on the battlefield must make as a result. Okay. In your command phase, you can select 2 friendly Tyranid units within 12 inches of this model. Until the start of your command phase, the selected units are always considered to be within Synops range of your army. Okay, so place a Synop relay next to each selected unit. I wonder if that's what the gibbling things are. This model is a... Alright, so this model can be attached to the following units: a Neuro Gaunts and a Tyrant Guard. Cool. Von Ryan's Leapers. They're basically lictors. They've got toughness 5, a 4 up save, and they count as 1 on objective, and they do move a whopping 10 inches. They've got their Talons, which is 6 attacks, hits on 3s, strength 5, AP 1, 1 damage. So they've got a couple of rules. They've got fights first, which in the battle report that I've watched, it's got somebody charge 1, and they obviously when you charge, you get strike first, and basically they got to fight first because of the way that combat works in 40k. That after all strike first is resolved, they got to fight first for some unknown reason. It's something to do with the way the priorities work. It's got infiltrate and stealth, Synops. You can pounce leap. You can target this unit with a heroic intervention stratagem for 0 CP, and you can do so even if they're already used a stratagem on a different unit that phase. And they have a 6-up invulnerable save, which is kind of cool. So you can have 3 to 6 of these guys in a unit. The Neuro Gaunts are just weird. They're 1 wound each, toughness 3, 6-up save. Their claws are like strength 3, no AP, 1 damage, and they've got a weapon skill of 4+. But while this unit is within Synop range of your army, it has the Synops keyword. Okay. So they kind of work well. They're definitely a screen unit. So you can have 1 to 2 Neurogaunt Node Beasts. Doesn't tell you what a Node Beast is. These can be chosen 2 Gaunt Beasts if it contains 20 Gaunts. Okay. So don't know what a Node Beast is because there's nothing really on this card to say what a Node Beast is. So I imagine there's probably going to be a lot more to this when the actual Codex Index comes out. 10 to 20 Neurogaunts, and every model can have claws and teeth. And then we have the Prime. The Wing Prime is 6 wounds, toughness 5, moves 12. Doesn't have an invulnerable save, but it has a 4-up save. He's got his talons, which he hits on 2s, strength 6, -1 AP, and 2 damage. He's got deep strike, and he's the leader, shadow of the warp, and synops. He's an alpha warrior. While this model is leading a unit weapon, weapons equipped by that models in that unit have the sustain hit 1 ability, and he has death blow. So if this model is destroyed by a melee attack, if it has not fought this phase on a 4+, do not remove it from play. The destroying model can fight after the attacking model's unit is finished making its attacks, and it is then removed. So it's got fight on death, which is pretty cool. It can join gargoyles or Tyranid warriors with melee bioweapons, and Tyranid warriors with ranged bioweapons. Interesting, I can join Tyranid warriors, even though it's got wings. Interesting. And that is it. That is it for the Tyranids. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So if you like this content, hit subscribe, ring the bell, drop a comment, and like the video. And there'll be a lot more to come. Really excited to see the rest of what's coming with the Datasheets. So the Space Marines and the Tyranids are going to get fully done over the next week. And then we'll hopefully be seeing the other factions. If the rumours are true, Chaos Space Marines will be getting theirs on the 13th. Oh, super excited. I can't wait. There will be a massive video on the World Eaters as soon as it does come, because we're a World Eaters channel here. And I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.